Shaun, it's won the League Leaders' Shield. That surely makes you favourites going into these playoffs.
Yeah, it probably does, but I know you and I both know it doesn't mean anything that, being favourites or not. And the way Leeds won it last year was outstanding. So everything's a one-off game. And, playing against Catalan, us being favourites means nothing. We just need to make sure our preparations are nailed on against a real aggressive and skillful Catalan team.
Yeah, and how do you rate that team? I mean, they play a tough style of rugby league at times. Is that something you relish going into?
Oh yeah. I'll be going big this year in the middles, because they're trying to dominate in the middle unit, and they're very good at it. Scott Duro's playing into his skin, Damien Blanche and Dupont. They've got some real quality threats in their team. But the main threat is obviously Scott Duro. He's the man who gets his hands on the ball the most often, and his form's been absolutely fantastic. We need to make sure that we concentrate and make sure that we cover everything he offers us.
You spoke about that tough middle there. You've had some players coming back in recent weeks. That's Stu Fielding, Gilderton. How much do they sort of add to the ranks and benefit you?
A lot, because the one place where I do want us to fight for us places is in the middle unit, and to have all them with Ben Flower and Amir Lawaki and Jeff Lima and Lee Mossop, it is good to get all them front rows back together and fighting for places. And the only difference I approach this game now is that the best people in the best position will play, and it's as simple as that. So it's up to them, if they want to play well, and they have a chance of being selected, and if they don't, they're not in the team.
You seem quite happy with some of the things that Wigan did that night?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. To me, it was I would class it as a win. St Helens are a great team, real quality team, and they beat it by 8 points. We had 12 men for 70 minutes, and I thought a couple of their tries was right at the end when we was really fatigued. But when we was in the grind of the game, we tested and tested, which is great for me when you consider we're a man down, and not only that, a dummy half down who's very, very aggressive. So I'm made up. I'm very, very happy the way we acquitted ourselves. So we'll go into this week in a real positive way.
And speaking about Mickey McAlorum, there is potentially going to miss some games coming into these playoffs. Have you got sort of plans and cover in that position?
Yeah, I've got plans in mind. He's not been called up yet, so I'm not sure what the situation is. But if he gets banned, I think it will be wrong, because he just had a one-match suspension because he lost 70 minutes of a big game against St Helens where he left his mates, and he had a bit of a clumsy act where he got sent off, and I think he's been punished enough, and I hope the RFL and C-Sense and agree with me there. So hopefully he'll be available this Friday. If he's not, then we'll look at a different way of playing, and either way the team I'll turn out. I'll have 17 very committed people who want to make sure that we get to the next round.
And you've spoken all year about this Wigan's desire to win every game, and that's regardless of how important it is. So you must relish coming into this sort of final time now.
Yeah, it is. Not much changes on my approach. The preparation with the team stays the same. Nothing much changes. So I'm really looking forward to it. All the players are looking forward to it. The atmosphere at training today was really, really intense and enthusiastic. So I was really made up with how we trained this morning. So you can just tell it's something different this week. And I'm looking forward to Friday. It will have a big crowd at the DW, and it'll be a great game to watch.
And in your first season as head coach, how much would it mean to go and win that title in your first year?
It would mean everything, because I'm a Wigan-born lad. I was brought up across the road from the stadium, and I've got a local people in the team like Sean Wane and Sam Tompkins, and local kids who's come to our system like Michael McAlorum. So I want to do it with them. For me to do it as head coach and lead that team out, it will be the proudest moment of my life.